work from school and so
Not watching the football or something.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, where do we start? I mean, where do we start talking about how I feel about this Akaka film? And why do I feel the way I do? How do I start to say how my life and living here in Hawaii, let's say, and elsewhere, and coming from the type of situation in which Hawaiian people generally find themselves in relation to one another, let's say, and in relation to other people, and then also in terms of how they're educated, and in what way, and by who, and in what. Where have we come so far that now we're trying hard not to be American? Alright? Now I have consistently said I'm an American. Now why am I an American? Because I was born an American. I say that. I was born at a time when I'm a citizen of the United States of America. But this was the territory of the United States when I was born. It wasn't yet a state in the Union. That doesn't mean that no other Hawaiians tried to make it a state within the Union. When did that start? So you have to go back in history and find out. Were there attempts to annex Hawaii before the so-called illegal annexation? And when did that happen? When was Hawaii annexed to the United States? What's the date?
1897.
98. 1 year off. That's okay. Just one. 1898 was annexation to the United States. Okay. So, were there any other attempts than that one that you can remember from your history books, as you were taught, as I was taught, here in Hawaii and elsewhere? Yes, Stu?
Well, this was in my textbook in school, so I don't know if it's accurate, but I read that Kamehameha the Great wanted the British Empire to protect Hawaii.
You consider that a request to be annexed to
Well, not
Great
to,
Britain?
well, not.
But to be a protectorate?
Yes. Well.
What's that?
Well, I
In
thought.
what role would Great Britain be with respect to Hawaii, if that was the case?
Well, I thought he wanted Hawaii incorporated into the British Empire. At least that's what the impression I got from the textbook.
Are there authors who would disagree with your statement? Or that statement that you read in the book and say, no, he did not?
I don't know.
Okay. There was an attempt by Kamehameha III. Right? It was Kamehameha the First. We know him. And his son, Liho was Kamehameha the Second. Never mind when they become kings. But the third was a brother, right, of the second. And it was Kamehameha III who wanted his kingdom, as he said, to be annexed as a state in the Union. Do you understand what I'm saying? He said, no, if we're going to have annexation to the United States, then annex my kingdom as a state in the Union, nothing less. When did he make this request? Do you know? Is it in your textbooks? Do they call attention to it? No, they won't. They don't. They want that slid under the table, like it never happened. Now the question is, did somebody plant the idea in his mind and make him obey and do this? He thought that way, or did he come to that conclusion by himself? How do you know? How are you to assess that part of history? Alright? So we go back and have to find out all the reasons why he went to do that. Then what happens? He dies, doesn't he? And he dies just when this is about to be concluded. So let's put a date on that. He dies in December 1854. Right? So let's go back. When did Kamehameha the Great become so-called first king? What's the date we put on that? You have to think now. Come on, you can't just read all these laws and things. 1700s, when Kamehameha became king.
1796.
All right, you chose 1796. What made you do that? I mean, you had...
That's just what came into my head.
That's what came into your head. Good.
Because I know that he was already gone before 1800. And
no, he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive?
In 1810 was when Kauai came down here to hand him here. Old Kamehameha, take Kauai.
Yeah, okay.
That's 1810. Kamehameha doesn't die until 1819. May 1819 he dies. So, let's go back. When did he say he was born? Or what do you hear when people talk about his birth? Yeah? And he had this magical birth. Is he born before or after Captain Cook comes here?
Before.
You were ready to say something, Bill?
No, it was before. Yeah. I mean, before Captain Cook came.
Before Captain Cook came. When did Captain Cook get here?
1770.
Almost.
77.
Almost.
78.
1778. Okay, great. And did he come to the island of Hawaii first? No. He landed on Kauai first, didn't he? True? You accept what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. But he did see other islands, didn't he? Where was he coming from when he discovered Kauai? Where was he coming from? Do you know?
Tahiti?
He was coming from south, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And where was he going?
Didn't you want to go up to northern
He
Canada?
went
or
out to
something?
Ga. And then, so he kept going. After he went to Kauai and mixed around, then he headed off and he did what he wanted to do last, and then he came back. Now, on his return trip, where did he stop? His first stop.
Kealakekua?
No.
Hawaii again?
No,
I don't know.
sirree. No. You gotta know all this, otherwise people can write anything they want to, like in the first paragraph of the Akaka bill, and you swallow it. Because what do they say in the first paragraph of the Akaka bill? You're studying the Akaka bill, I take it.
We're not studying, we're just aware of it.
Oh, you're aware of it. But you have to know what I don't like about it. I don't like the first paragraph. Period. I fought that paragraph more than anything else inside. So there were other things that I can hate just as much. But the first paragraph was just terrible. Why? Because they used that word before 1778. Well, who's coming here in 1778? Only Captain Cook, right? When they'll say other Europeans. I mean, they keep changing how they're saying that. So what is it now, Bill Burgess? What are they saying now in the Akaka bill before Congress? What's that opening statement?
To express the policy of the United States and so forth. I don't.
When it was first drafted, is it in the Akaka bill or is it in the apology? Right? What I'm protesting is not in the Akaka bill, it's in the USPL 103150. Now, you know what that is? The U.S. Public Law 103-150. It's a so-called Clinton apology. Who signed it?
Clinton.
President Clinton. Now, do you support